They're there as well.
Hosted at Hoovie at Oviedo Mall.
Yes, sir.
All right, beginning of the set, we are seeing
Zap versus Skitz. I think we're going right to PS2, the home stage.
Luigi versus Wario.
All right, you know Zap's going for it. The signature thing that he's looking for is Skitz to land wrong with an aerial and then get grabbed.
All right.
But he...
Interesting delay there. Maybe waiting for the SDI. Just all these grabs.
I know,
He's
three in a row.
really mixing up here.
No, you see the thing, though, is with Zap with grabs, usually he gets more percent, but 58 really is not as much as he normally gets. He gets 60, 70 off interactions.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's just trying to feel out what option Skitz is going to go for here.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you get good enough, Luigi ends up becoming a character that's about micro interactions, right?
Yeah.
So you have to remember like the defensive options, all the little things that can change the way that the stocks can go.
Yeah, it's like those little micro interactions that happen between stocks, kind of like reading DI like this, that gets you stocks instantly.
I don't know if you guys saw the player cam there.
Zap was going nuts.
Zap had the craziest Mario Kart DI of all time.
Yeah, I saw all that.
Let's see if Skitz can mount this comeback.
It's 104. I think the one thing that Zap's going to have to watch out is the edge guard scenarios.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at Wario. He's just that character to do it, if any.
Absolutely. And we've seen Skitz actually do some amazing ledge trapping today. You don't think of Wario as a great ledge trapping character, but Skitz using both the bike, Wario's excellent air mobility, and especially Chomp, you know?
Yeah.
Like just doing so much mileage for him. But Zap is able to take that second stock, and the stocks are now even, but Zap does have the advantage here.
Yeah, 46% on lock here, and this percent is going to keep climbing.
Let's see what he's able to get off.
Oh.
Waiting for that air dodge, punishing with the soft Zair there. So we're going to get off this up throw.
Yep, there
the
it is. You
invincibility,
can't
frame one.
follow up like that. If your combos are not true, you will get cycloned.
Absolutely.
Oh, tries to get the ledge trump, but misses. Up throw coming in, and there it is again.
Oh my gosh.
That up throw isn't a true confirm. He can mash Cyclone, and it's got frame one invincibility.
You know, Skitz thus far during the tournament has been pretty good about catching landings and waiting for air dodges and stuff like that. But it doesn't really seem like he's waiting against Zap. Maybe he's frustrated. Maybe it's the character. Maybe it's a matchup thing.
I see this a lot with people playing against Luigi, right? It's a patience thing.
Easy.
There it is.
That doesn't even net the stock. He was at 40%.
Good DI, but I like the bike trying to follow up.
Nice nair out of shield. Are we going to be able to see an edge guard here?
No, he tries to two-frame, but misses.
It's not going to work this set.
Oh,
Up smash not quite working because of the ledge slip from Zap.
No.
Unfortunate technical error here from Zap. 173. It is not hard for Luigi to find this kill.
Yeah, no, it is literally a back throw.
It is a back throw. It is a down B. But let's see if Zap can do it.
Yeah,
Strange that he's going for up throw up air every time.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing is he wants to get the juggle scenario on Luigi, but he doesn't understand this character lands for free with Cyclone. So what you want to do, you want to throw him in the air and bait the Cyclone. Once that goes off, then you start punishing, because he's still up there.
Yeah, you have to remember that even if you're wrong, you're still an advantage because you still have the stage.
Right. Zap,
let's see what he's able to do with his momentum.
He's at 7%, man. Getting lower,
6.3 now.
Oh, what a follow-up with the
like
side
that
tilt.
nair into forward tilt.
It's one grab. That's what they always say. That's the big commentator thing. It's one grab, but it's true.
No, really. All right, I'm liking this use of the platform in order for Skitz to feign his movement.
Oh, the up air doesn't kill.
Almost killing. That was crazy.
Nice. What a B reverse right there with that grab.
It would effectively punish that shield that Zap has been using thus far to protect himself from Skitz aerials.
Yeah.
And easy. He's just waiting for him to press the wrong button in the corner.
I think the big part of what just happened there too was he did the grab and it hit the bike, and since it clanked, he was stuck for an extra couple frames there, and that back air was just easy connect.
Absolutely. There's no question that was going to take the stock there.
Yeah, no.
No question that this is going to be a hot set on top of that. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Boardwalk Smash with us.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we're going to see a counter pick here, either by stage or by character. Remember, Zap always has that Bowser Jr. in the back.
FD and Kalos for the bans. Interesting bans, too. I thought you would keep the stages with the larger blast zones because Luigi kills mainly off the top.
Well, you also want to be able to platform camp Luigi.
That's true, and Kalos can be kind of tough. I mean, especially with the way the platforms are spaced, you have to land on ledge majority of the time, but this is the switch I was going to talk about. The Bowser Jr. When Zap isn't feeling Luigi, this character comes out.
Absolutely. And this is both, obviously, a comfort.
I'm sorry, that bike movement was wild.
That was wild. You know, there's not a lot of really relevant Bowser Juniors, especially not that, probably Skitz has played against by this point.
Yeah.
So this could either be, oh, I think that there's specific intricacies about this matchup that, can really change for me here, or maybe I'm just trying something out. Maybe we're seeing if this is going to work.
Yeah.
Now, what is the benefit of having Bowser Jr. on Kalos, or I'm sorry, not on Kalos, on Town and City here.
I think the platforms, the definition and the way they're spaced allows you to kind of mix up your recovery and your edge guard scenarios too. I mean, Bowser Jr.'s aerials are not the fastest, but they linger. That's
Absolutely.
a big part about it, especially characters that get lingering hitboxes or extended hitboxes like that. They benefit a lot from these platforms here. It makes your edge guard game way stronger.
Maybe a bit early to call, but things are looking a little bit more even here. It really seemed like Skitz was just figuring out the Luigi, and as soon as he did, it was really easy. But, you know, we're seeing some pretty significant back and forth here that confirm, unfortunately, not killing for Zap.
There's big follow-ups, especially in this matchup, too. I think a big thing that Zap is starting to realize is if I can keep Wario away from me, I'll be safe. Because Wario, what projectiles he got? He's got Bike, and that's not really much of a projectile unless you're throwing it. And even then, very small distance.
Exactly. It's a huge commitment on top of that.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're going to net the stock with this
Wow,
forward
the
throw.
forward
That might have been a
throw.
DI mix-up, honestly.
Yeah, I would think so, too. You'd think he was going to go for like a back throw or up throw, but not forward throw, just taking it.
Absolutely. Love that down air into up air, down air.
Oh, now he wanted the follow-up. Got greedy, but...
He still gets the landing.
Yeah. Got to watch out for that up B.
I love Zap's usage of the Mecha Koopa as well. You know, he's using it to control stage, keeping Skitz in the air.
What pressure again? Skitz trying to land on him and Zap telling him, "Nah, man, you're not gonna land on me like that."
He's
It
like
don't work
following
like
closely
that.
behind it as well, covering a lot of his options here. Going for a tomahawk, it's not quite gonna hit. And you know what? That did less knockback because it hit the cart.
Yeah, it hit the cart, and the big part about it too is that these blast zones are tall.
Exactly.
We are short sides.
I thought the forward tilt hit.
My goodness, I thought the forward tilt hit too. I didn't know that was his spark. Okay,
Interesting
there's the
stuff.
back
All right,
air.
catching the landing. Zap just needs to reorient himself, not find himself in that same situation, landing like that again.
And Wario with
big
the signature.
opening.
Oh. Okay, no, this is good still because he can still set up into a waft at this point, even the game out.
Absolutely. If he plays some solid neutral as well, maybe he doesn't even need to do it this stock. But Zap opening him up with those up air strings that we're also scared of.
Oh, the jab lock into the cart.
Not quite getting the hitbox that he wanted, but unfortunately was not punished for it.
Oh my goodness.
Is that death? That was like 85, right?
That was like 85.
That was a statement.
That was a statement. That was like a, hey man, I see you trying to hit my shield. I see you trying to grab me. We don't play that game here.
Exactly.
This is Zap's house.
I realized that the slower paced game, the slower, like more nuisance paced game of Luigi was not working out for him. It seems like the more pressure and button and space controlling oriented type of style was working out a lot better for him. Yeah.
That's because Luigi's big thing is I've got to get in. But like Wario is the character that gets in.
Exactly.
He's got a lot of pressure. He's got a lot of offstage game. You got to play a character that can mix up recovery like Bowser Jr. And you have to be careful of it.
Not only that, but I feel like Wario keeps out Luigi so well using that spaced fair and the airspeed and stuff like that.
Yep.
Bowser Jr. can throw out the cannonball. Bowser Jr. can throw out the Mecha Koopa. Bowser Jr. can side beat into things. But on the smaller stage like this, it might not work out so well for Zap.
Yeah, there's not as much space to move around. You've limited yourself a little bit here, and I think Battlefield is a great juggle stage for Wario.
Absolutely, and you know with the better frame data on Wario's, then it's going to be a lot easier to hit within the burst range here.
Yep.
Zap was able to set up for a lot more on the bigger Town and City, you know, set up for these carts and these Mecha Koopas and all these things that he just doesn't have the space for here.
Yeah, not really, and a lot of it too is landing. He's got to land in such a smaller range, and right now, Skitz is doing a really good job of catching that.
Zap was able to get one hit, but it really didn't amount to much here. See what Skitz
the up
with
on
the bike.
catches him jumping in.
That's something that we've seen Skitz do really well the entire night is ledge trapping with the bike. You know, really interesting
It's a
nuance
unique
to his
form
type
of pressure. I will
Exactly.
give you that. I did not expect it to kill right there, actually, and it did.
You'd be surprised.
Like I said, we don't have a lot of Warios here, so the experience is kind of limited. This is something that you would grind out online in this region.
All right.
Yeah, still close, but right now Zap now struggling to kind of get that lead here. Skitz kind of walking away right now. Yep.
Just not creating enough space for himself. At any time that, you know, Zap gets in, Skitz knows that he can reliably shield. You know, like even this, he's not at a percent to die to that. The longer he lives, the more time he has for waft.
Yeah, and the big thing is a lot of Zap's interactions, if you notice right now, which are smart, but it's also tough in this situation.
Oh my God!
He went for the kill! No way, Skitz! He gambled! Wow! Even Zap was popping off a little bit. He was like, what?
Skitz just struck gold.
Yeah, he gambled. He was like, look, if you're going to come out here and get me, I'm going to get my fair share too.
Exactly.
I'm going to hit you with that up B.
You
and then
watch
see you
yourself,
later.
TM7_Zap, twitch.tv.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but look at this. But wait, this is the percent that Zap is getting right now. He's almost bringing it back.
You sure? Thank you so much, brother. This is the best birthday of my life. This rules. Shout out to All right, let's see if Skitz gonna be able to take this home, avoiding the up B ledge drop there. Shielding here. He knows just when to shield because Zap doesn't have the pressure like that.
Yeah, but right now, look at this percent, and that's going to be a stock here. Even game, last game of the set. Winner moving on to fight Jake in finals. Loser is going to be sent home with 4th place.
We all know there's no payout for 4th.
I mean, if Skitz, he's our invader, man. That's Skitz. He comes from Texas. Is he going to be able to make it out?
Is he going to show out for his region? Love the pressure coming out from Zap, but I feel like he could do with some more dash dancing, a little bit more shield, you know, more bait and punish style gameplay. Because he is just getting punished. Up air into Waff.
It doesn't kill! That's the 2nd time Waff didn't kill. Zap kept his composure too.
Zap looks kind of locked in.
Yeah, no, he is. This is the moment. But 108%. He's got to be careful here. Nice air dodge.
You know, you were talking earlier about how the platforms are gonna, you know, keep him from landing. It actually helps him out there with his landing.
Yeah, actually.
Hitting the bike there almost cost him his stock. He almost got hit by that side B there.
The late hit in there. Okay. Make or break time here. Jumping on the shields. He's using a lot of side B.
I love Skitz's delays here, but as soon as Zap gets around him, he gets a little bit nervous. Okay, not quite gonna take the stock. Using these pressured back airs with a good spacing. Back air out of shield.
135% right here. One hit is gonna do it.
Oh my god. The forward air lingers too much.
No! And Zap pops off, man. Good set between two. Skitz finding that opening. Zap has been doing